Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling NXT. My name is beautiful Dave Easton. We have an action-packed night ahead of us, and we start off with the #1 contendership match for the tag team titles. A new superstar with us this evening is Zack Lloyd. He's going to be teaming up with Blake to take on the British Ambition. And here is Zack Lloyd, brand new to Non-Stop Wrestling, just signed this week. Let's see what he can do with Blake this evening. Big things I've been told about of this superstar as he comes to Non-Stop Wrestling and NXT. Going to see if he can become, well, a chance to go for the tag team titles next week, currently held by 3MB, who are indeed have a match tonight. Their first defence of the title. Remember, 2 defences of a title and you get a shot at the main roster. Tonight 3MB will go against Chavo, Carter and Alfonzo later on. But Zack Lloyd out to start NXT this week. And he will be joined by his tag team partner Blake. The only man who comes to the ring without a shirt on and then puts one on to wrestle. That is what our Blake does. I see Blake in recent weeks needs to get back on track, as many people have said. Lost to Jinder Mahal, Andrew McIntyre of 3MB just a few weeks ago. And really what was classed as a warm-up to the titles. And then they end up. British Ambition will be looking to get back into the title after their debut last week, after a defeat in the title match last week. They will be looking to get another shot at 3MB next week. British Ambition, who are in the Union Jack shirt, is Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray, who you see in the picture right now. Very exciting young tag team here in NXT, and as they say, after going so close against 3MB last week, they will be looking to get another shot next week here, right here on NXT. And remember, coming up tonight will be a 6-man over-the-top battle royal to get into Money in the Bank, the chance to get a shot at the world title. Remember, we will have another one next week to see if who can get into the Non-Stop Wrestling Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. But tonight, here we are, tag team action underway. Adrian Neville and Zack Lloyd. Zack Lloyd with the kick and the punch combination. Gets Blake into. Look, Blake sort of looked at him saying, "Look, kid, you've got to show me what you can do. It's your first night here." Look at this. Impressed, but Blake looks impressed this time. Will tag in this time. Blake gets caught in a headlock and then turns around, big come to the back. Blake, a very big man. And Adrian Neville working on the head. Oh, misses with the roundhouse kick, but then kick to the leg, which is always a good thing to do with a bigger opponent. Look at this. Takes Blake over. Working runner, and again tries with a spin kick, only clips Blake. Blake then pulls him up. Look at this. And he got him. Oh my lord, it's over just like that. And Blake pins Adrian Neville, and this match did not go very long at all. And next week we are going to see Blake and Zack Lloyd take on, well, the tag team champions. Very short match. Adrian Neville got caught with the roll up. I don't know if he was injured and that's how he couldn't kick out. But Zack Lloyd and Blake, well, a little bit of uncertainty at the beginning. And look at this, they end up winning the match. And next week we'll now go forward and face the tag team champions with a chance to win the NXT tag team gold. Well, coming up next, it is our #1 contendership match to face the NXT champion next week. It is Thunder versus Justin Gabriel. And that is our next match. And here comes Thunder. As what we've seen of him so far on NXT. Lost a very hard battle to Tyler Davis on his debut. And will want to come back and just prove to everyone that he's still a force here to be reckoned with in NXT. Big opportunity for him tonight. If he can defeat Justin Gabriel to become the #1 contender, we will see him next week go for the NXT title. And the NXT title, Arik Hayes wins tonight, wins next week, gets a roster shot opportunity at the main roster. But there's plenty of superstars vying for that title. As here comes Justin Gabriel, the South African sensation. Big high flyer here in NXT, big fan favourite. Has a very, very bright future ahead of him here in non-stop wrestling. And let's see what these two can get up to tonight in our second match here in NXT. As we're underway. Look at this, and there we go, the high flying moves straight away from Justin Gabriel, going for the drop kick. Perfectly connect with Thunder, will come back with big power shots. That's what he's all about. Just picks him, scoops him up, drops him across the knee. Very big, bad backbreaker. Coming up, our next match will be the 6-man over-the-top battle royal to determine who will get the place in the Money in the Bank match. In a very, very, well, 8 short days coming up at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Remember, this week it will be the world title Money in the Bank match you can qualify for. It's Justin Gabriel in control of this match so far. Would love to get a shot at the NXT title. Next week we'll have 6 more competitors going for a chance to get into the non-stop championship Money in the Bank. It's Thunder now, big splash into the corner, and then just sort of defend it off, and Justin Gabriel now get back in control. Big back suplex. And punches, look at this, 2, and then, oh, a bit of showboating. Hits the 3rd. Thunder in control now, setting him up. Big kick to the head. Could this be the end? And could Thunder be going to face the champion next week? Nope, just a 1. But look at this, oh, swinging DDT. What a good move that is. Could Thunder be setting it up here? Off the rope. Oh, big swinging neck breaker. Goes for the cover. No, just a 1. Now puts him on the top. What's he going to do here? Oh, sort of a chokeslam off the top. Surely that could be it. No, again only a 1 count. Justin Gabriel not going away lightly here. Just into the corner. Oh, look at this. Big splash time into the corner. Yeah, hits it again. What's he doing now? Is he going to try and go? Is he going to go for the pin again? Justin looks a little bit out of it. No, again only a 1 count. Justin not out of it yet. Jawbreaker. Trying to somehow get back into this match. Twist the arm round. Oh, and then the spinning heel kick. And then Another good suplex. Is he gonna? What's he gonna do now? Is he gonna go for high moves? Oh, what a big splash off the top. Oh, only a 2. Looked like he got it. It's not his 450, but he went for a high risk move which paid off. Only got a 2 though. Now look at this, he's getting a bit frustrated, going for the announce table. Oh, and then look at that, Thunder just kicks him straight through it. Oh, a big boot. And Justin Gabriel goes through the table. Oh, what power this Thunder has. Now this drops the elbow, drops the leg right across the throat. Thunder now. Can he now put Justin Gabriel away and go forward to face the NXT champion next week? Go behind. Big swinging DDT. That could do. He already took a lot of punishment with a head. Has Justin Gabriel. Oh, punch, kick in. Oh my goodness. Here, big DDT from the middle rope. And I think that is enough to put Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel looks out of it. Referee into the cover. And it is 3 count. And Thunder now moves on and will now face the NXT champion next week. Well, what a win for him tonight. Big hard-fought battle with Justin Gabriel. Gabriel thought he got it with a splash off the top. Only got a 2 count. And then when he went to go for the table, Thunder hit him with a big kick through the announce table, and then the DDT off the second row, and that was enough to put Justin Gabriel away. And Thunder moves on, and well, big win for Thunder. And you'll be looking very closely at our main event tonight, the NXT Championship match. Arik Hayes will be defending the title, and he'll be defending against Val Venis. He'll be sure to make sure he scouts them, as that they will be his opponent next week. But now we move on, and it's time for the 6-man battle royal over the top rope. No introductions for these fighters, but we have Santino Marella, Zack Ryder, Kofi Kingston, new person Kofi Kingston joined us this evening. JC Pullens, David Otunga and Tyler Davis are your competitors in this match. We welcome Kofi Kingston into the NXT community. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, all 6 men in the ring at the same time. The rules are you must throw your opponent over the top rope and both feet must touch the floor for the opponent to be eliminated. The last person in the ring will of course win the match and move on to the World Championship, World Title, Money in the Bank ladder match. Excuse me, for the NXT competitors. This is a big opportunity. Everyone knows what Sean Betherick did when he won the Non-Stop Wrestling Championship coming from NXT. Won his Battle Royal as Zack Ryder and Santino Marella look in trouble, and Zack Ryder has gone. David Otunga has eliminated Zack Ryder, and oh look at that, Santino Marella's gone, so both Team Cobra are out. So we're down to 4 very, very quickly. Kofi Kingston in a lot of trouble with Tyler Davis. JC Pullens with David Otunga. Big back suplex by David Otunga on JC Pullens. And Kofi Kingston stays in for now. But look at this, Tyler Davis not letting go. And there's on the other side of the ring, David Otunga and JC Pullens going at it. And Kofi Kingston has gone. He has been eliminated by big Tyler Davis. We're down to 3. David Otunga, JC Pullens and Tyler Davis just watching. And oh, JC Pullens gone. David Otunga has eliminated JC Pullens. So we are down to David Otunga and Tyler Davis. The winner of this will qualify for the Money in the Bank ladder match, the world title on opportunity. Remember, next week we will have another battle royal to determine who goes in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Non-Stop Wrestling Championship. Opportunity to fight the champion. If you win, obviously, the ladder match, you win an opportunity to fight the champion anytime in the next 5 months. Look at this. Otunga and Tyler Davis battling at it. Davis battles back. Bigger man, but Otunga's no small man himself. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Just a suplex saying to throw over his head. Davis now, what's he going to do? Otunga now goes into the clinch. Now trying to get him out. Throws him into the corner. He's a big man to get it by himself. But look at this. Davis just throws him off. Otunga not to get to trade blows. Davis now into the clinch. Headlock applied. Look at this. Another big shot. What's he going to do now? Look at this. Picks him up on his shoulders and throws him over the top rope. And Tyler Davis, in, well, spectacular fashion, has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match for the world title. Unbelievable. Picked Otunga up like he was nothing and threw him over the top rope. And Tyler Davis moves on. Well, he's going to have to take some stopping, and well, he will join Mark Russ and the Mundo in that ladder match so far, from what we've seen and the other people on Raw. Now he will have to sit back and wait for the other 3 competitors who will be announced on, well, go through qualifying matches on Raw, and see what happens at the pay-per-view. But big win for Tyler Davis, as next up it is our NXT Tag Team Championship match. It is 3MB versus Chavo, Carter and Alfonzo. 3MB need 2 more wins, remember, to get that title shot. And the winner of this match, remember, will face Zack Lloyd and Blake next week, right here on NXT. Now, the rules of the Tag Team Championships, especially with the 3-man band, is that only Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre can defend the titles. With Heath Slater not winning the titles, he is not a part of the rules. He cannot defend the titles. But they're only 2 short wins away from getting a roster chance to become a part of the main roster on SmackDown and Raw. But tonight they have a big opponents in Chavo, Carter, and well, we've seen last week what Alfonzo did. He was an absolute dominant force in the tag team match that managed to get his team the win. So this is not going to be any easy pushover for 3MB. Team Cobra were no easy opponents, and Alfonso made it look easy last week. Chavo Carter coming down the ring, well, has to feel a little bit confident with his tag team partner. But as I say, a big chance for 3MB. Win tonight, win next week, and then that is it. They get a chance at the roster, main roster. But Chavo Carter and Alfonso will look to derail them tonight and start their own way to the title. So that's all you need. You need 3 wins in a row. And here is Alfonso, such a powerful man. Really, what he did last week to Team Cobra, dominant fashion to set up this championship opportunity. Alfonso from Mexico. Again, another bright future ahead of him here in non-stop wrestling. Well, look, can he do the same to 3MB what he did to Team Cobra last week and be in such dominant fashion? As off we go, Jinder Mahal and Chavo Carter start the match. Remember, Heath Slater on the outside, really the leader of 3MB. Jinder Mahal, big backdrop on Chavo Carter. Chavo Carter looked a little bit stunned after that. as the armbar drops him down. Signature move there of Jinder Mahal. Remember, coming up next, it is the main event. Arik Hayes versus Val Venis for the NXT Championship. The champion, Arik Hayes, will be defending the belt next. But now it is the tag team belts, only in the second week. Chavo looking to become a champion, which he said at the beginning he was always here to do. He's just new on the scene as well. This goes for a stretch kind of maneuver. Looking for a submission. Look at this, pushed out of it. Mahal trying to get it out of there, and he is. He's going to get out of there as quickly as possible, but cut off. Chavo cut him off before he could get the tag. And look at this, some power by Chavo. Who's going to tag in Alfonzo here. And here is the big man. And look at that, Jinder Mahal not taking anything of Chavo and knocks him off the apron. Maybe that's a good strategy through 3MB. Try and isolate at least one man, and try and double team or possibly triple team Alfonso if you can get away with it. As Drew McIntyre will come in the match for the first time. Look at this. Throws him high across body. Great move. But Alfonso just stands up, which is really, really worrying if you're Drew McIntyre. Hits him. Big swinging neck break. Sorry, a backbreaker. And the knee across the back of the head. Oh, but that's effective. Arik will get any opponent, no matter who you are, what size you are. Alfonso now in control, throws Drew McIntyre into his corner, and then the big splash. Really, this man is some power. Tags Chavo back in. And the swing neck breaker with the kick. Look at this, Jinder Mahal trying to get a little cheap shot in, didn't work. Alfonso tagged back in, the quick tags trying to be working here. And you can see Heath Slater is not happy on the outside, he's not happy with the way this is going. As Alfonso, oh my goodness, Alfonso going to dismantle this announce table. We've just repaired it. I don't know what he do, is he playing possum? Chavo telling Val he can't go that way. And again, strange tactics here from Alfonso and Chavo. Let's Drew tag out to Jinder Mahal. Oh, and then Alfonso went for the big splash, missed completely. Maybe that's the rookie status, but then a drop kick right on the button, right on the face, connects. And again, the quick tagging again of Chavo. Again, Jinder Mahal knocks Alfonso off the apron. Again, good strategy if you're thinking about it. If you try and maybe distract the referee, but it hasn't worked this time. Chavo got big clothesline out the corner. Number 3MB beat British Ambition last week to win the tag team titles. Now what's this? Heath Slater not happy with something. Comes on the apron, distracts the referee. Alfonso still struggling to get up. He's just now coming up now. Alfonso watching his tag team partner, but now Chavo reversed, and the drop kick off the top by Jinder Mahal, and he's going for the cover. Just a one though. Far too early, I think, in this match. But look at the swinging neck breaker. Massive power move. Has 3MB got now the upper hand. Drew McIntyre into the ring again. And look at that. Chavo doing the right thing and tagging out Alfonso into the ring. But how much has Alfonso been affected? Doesn't look much with that spinning heel kick. And the big back suplex. Snap suplex even. It looked like. Now Alfonso throws him in. And the big arm drag. Takes him away. And he may be looking to finish this. Into the pinning combination from the suplex. No, just a one. And again, Heath Slater gets on the ring apron. We've seen this a few times. Double team again. Look at this. Oh, rams him into the boot of Jinder Mahal. Referee telling Heath Slater he must stay down. I would get him rejected from ringside. Only a one count. You're not going to get it. You're going to need more than that. This Chavo Carter's had enough and he's in the ring. Look at this. Alfonzo now taking Jinder Mahal to the outside. What's going to happen here? Throws him into the barrier. You see, Alfonso looks to have taken so much punishment, he can feel it. But look at this, Chavo Carter ramming Jinder Mahal into the ring post, not once but twice. Alfonso still trying to get, I think, his whereabouts here. As again, Jinder Mahal knocks Chavo Carter into the announce table off the apron. That's about that's the third time in this match he's done that. And Drew McIntyre lining him up, drops them right across the back of the neck. And I think that may do it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very painful move. Chavo Carter, no, again only a 1 count. Carter looked to be coming in the ring. Alfonso's desperately trying to tag out. Oh, look at that stiff kick to the face. And not even a 1 count. Again, Heath Slater's on the top. And Drew McIntyre went for the future shock, was stopped by Chavo Carter with good move from Chavo Carter. If McIntyre had hit that, it was all over. I do believe Heath Slater has been ejected from ringside, which can only be good for this match. Now what's this? McIntyre in. Oh, slams him down. Is that the end? Oh, look at this. They've bumped into each other. He's gone for the cover. Referee, what's he doing? No. He looked to be covering, but there was too many people in the ring, so I think he refused to cover him. Again, Mahal hits the slam again. McIntyre knocks him off, and this should be it. Referee is counting Drew McIntyre to get out the ring. Now he's pinned him, and that's enough to win the match. And 3MB have picked up their first defence, and are now 1 win away from getting a roster shot. Very hard fought match. But 3MB pick up the win. And well, it all broke down towards the end. But Mahal hit the slam twice. And well, it was all over for Chavo Carter, especially after the second one. Down and the pin, and 3MB have successfully defended the tag team championship, and it means that they now will face Blake and Zack Lloyd, next week. And the winner, if they win that is the 2 defenses they needed, and we will see them in a roster challenge. But for now, your winners and still NXT Tag Team Champions, 3MB, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. Congratulations to them this evening. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is your main event of NXT this evening. It is for the NXT Championship. It's Arik Hayes versus Val Venis. That's coming up next. And here is your NXT champion, Arik Hayes. He has won the belt last week in a triple threat match with Tyler Davis and JC Pullens. Really took advantage of Tyler Davis and JC Pullens really bickering with each other. Their feud going on at the moment. And he picked up the win, and he knows himself, 2 wins, roster spot challenge to get onto the main roster. But he will have a very, very tough opponent tonight in Val Venis, the veteran. He's done it all, so he will be well aware of what he needs to do this evening. Arik Hayes surely will have scouted Val Venis, who beat David Otunga last week, to get this opportunity. The veteran for many years, Val Venis, has, well, a big chance here tonight. Win the NXT Championship. The ladies' man, Val Venis, against our NXT champion, Arik Hayes. That is your main event for tonight on the 5th edition of NXT. So that is what they're playing for, ladies and gentlemen. They are fighting for the NXT Championship. It's only its 2nd week in existence, and Arik Hayes, as he wins tonight, and if he can win next week against Thunder, and then he has a roster spot challenge to get onto the main roster. And here we go, Val Venis straight out of the block with a big clothesline. Hayes though comes back, drops the atomic drop, gains control early in this matchup. And then the big slam. Oh, that is also going to be painful, especially with the arm underneath. And the Bulldog takes him down. Arik Hayes trying to get this over and done with early, which is always a good strategy, especially against a veteran like Val Venis. Drops the leg down. Can Arik Hayes win again? Didn't have the best of starts in NXT, but has really come on. And last week was impressive. Even if many people said he was a little bit fortunate, he started like a house on fire tonight, which indeed he needs, and he could be going for cover early on. Nope, just a rope break will not even allow him to get a 1 count. And this allows Val to get back in the match. Big knee to the gut, taking the wind out of Arik Hayes. And now the big neck breaker takes it down. All big strong moves from Val Venis. And as this is what he needs to do. Getting into the tie up. And the scoop and a slam down. And again, big elbows to the back of the head. Shoulder area. Can Val be setting him up here? Can we see Val Venis take the NXT Championship here tonight? And throws Arik Hayes very hard over the top rope. Looked like he landed quite badly. Remember, the championship cannot change hands on a disqualification or a count out. The rules on that would be that if it was a disqualification or count out, the champion would then still stay on the number of obviously if it's his first defence, he would still have to win 2. It wouldn't count against him. But look at this, slam on the outside. And maybe Arik Hayes may be getting the counter when you know he's gone back in, he's gone back out. Maybe he doesn't want the count out when he restarted the count again, and throws Val Venis into the steps. Unforgiving steel steps. Val in a lot of trouble on the outside. Arik Hayes just given him a little bit of an opportunity, and is rammed into the board. Says the referees counts back to 5. Both competitors get back in the ring, and look at this, Val Venis just a little bit quick and hits him with a DDT. Again, big clubbing elbows to the shoulder area, back of the head. Val Venis probably, hopefully trying to line him up, and again throws him to the outside. Continuing tactic of Val Venis. What's he going to do here? Val Venis holding his midsection. I think it was his arm which got slammed on earlier on. As he turns around. And again, twice slams Arik into the boards again, but I think Val Venis is struggling with that injury. Arik is trying to take advantage here. Big shots into the corner. Again, the referee up to 6. Val in trouble here, getting counted out. Needs to get back inside the ring. Arik Hayes hits him up, drops him down, knee into the big Russian leg sweep, and the big sit move there. Will get. Can he get 3 here? No, just a 1. Look at this, picks him up, drops him down. Is that the Hayes slam out of nowhere? And Arik Hayes has got the win, and he remains our NXT champion and will move on. Next week he has a title defense against Thunder, and he may have a roster shot coming up to get onto our main roster here. What a win! He hit some outside action really well, and then got into inside, and then out of nowhere the Hayes slam, and that is it. And with Val Venis injured earlier on, it was enough to put Val Venis away, and Arik Hayes remains the NXT champion in his first defense. He knocks off Val Venis, and it means now it's Thunder who lies in wait for him next week, and he will, if he wins next week, that's his 2 defences, and he will get a roster spot challenge. So good night for the champions here on NXT. Also to Tyler Davis, who qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match for the world title. Loads more to come on Non-Stop Wrestling. Make sure you join us for Raw on Monday night, but for me, beautiful Dave Easton, it's good night.